Hey guys, it's Original Andy B. Today, after a long wait, we finally got the Battlefield 2042 reveal trailer. This wasn't accompanied by the normal live stream event. Instead, the Battlefield site has an extensive amount of information about the upcoming title. This game won't have a campaign. Instead, the storyline and narrative will unfold through the multiplayer experience. On the Battlefield site, they lay out the narrative leading up to the events of Battlefield 2042 as follows. 2031. 10 years is all it took to bring the world to the brink. Rising sea levels, collapsing economies, broken alliances, and the headlines keep rolling in. October 9th, 2033. Hurricane Zeta, the world's first Category 6 storm. January 11th, 2034. Global food and fuel shortages spark the Second Great Depression. August 8th, 2035, the European Union officially disbands following Germany's collapse. This brings the rise of the Nopads. Left behind, the displaced band together into ragtag fleets in search of safe harbor. They are families, farmers, doctors, engineers, and soldiers. The once privileged and the impoverished, with backgrounds that are worlds apart, now forced together, determined to survive. The media calls them non-patrioted, they call themselves Nopads. Sparks of friction erupt between the US and Russia, as the last two superpowers both vie for control of this fast-changing world. A world on the brink goes over the edge, no internet, no navigation, no surveillance, no storm forecasts. A food and fuel shortage ignites a shadow war between the US and Russia. To maintain plausible deniability, both sides field NOPAD task forces as proxies in escalating conflicts over resources, promising the refugees a piece of what's left. Open war is imminent. NOPADs have no choice but to choose sides, fighting not for a flag but for their future. Their war is your story. This brings us to the experience. First is All-Out Warfare, which consists of the iconic modes Conquest and Breakthrough, this time with 128 players, only on Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. Xbox One and PS4 will have a 64-player cap with scaled-down playable area due to the limits of the old gen's hardware. The maps have been designed for this vast scale, with each traditional point being considered a sector, with multiple flags inside. And you and your team will have to capture each of those flags within the sector to control it. The second game type shown is called Hazard Zone. The description is squat up and drop down into the Hazard Zone, an all-new, high-stakes multiplayer experience with more information coming later this year. This is confirmed to not be a battle royale, but it kind of sounds something like Escape from Tarkov or one of those more competitive style squad-based games. The third game type shown is redacted, only stating that this is a new experience designed as the love letter to fans. This game mode has been in development by the team at DICE LA, and we'll hear more about that at EA Play on July 22nd. This brings us to the maps. Battlefield 2042 will launch with 7 maps, and while this is a low number compared to previous installments, these maps offer a scale never before seen. First, we have Orbital in French Guiana, as seen in this screenshot. It's a race against time and hostile conditions as you fight around the site of an imminent rocket launch. Watch out for both enemy fire and upcoming storms on this dynamic map. This is the map first believed to be Tanegashima Space Center that was seen in leaks flying around Reddit earlier this year. In this map, the rocket launches. Sometimes it goes fine, other times it crashes based on weather or player input. The second map shown is Hourglass in Qatar. This map was seen in the most recent screenshot leaks from a few days ago. But here you'll fight in a city lost to the desertification around it. Massive dust and sandstorms constantly rolling in, blotting out the natural light, as you battle for control of a convoy trapped in the shifting sands. As seen here, the stadium is nearly halfway under a huge sand dune, and looking to the city horizon, you can see that the visibility is low, so here weather is clearly playing a role in the progression of the match. The third map is Kaleidoscope. This is a state-of-the-art metropolis in South Korea. Zip line between skyscrapers and fight among the plazas surrounding the city's iconic data center, where a massive misinformation campaign is being broadcast. Here we'll have the ability to play in an urban environment with lots of verticality. When I first saw this in the trailer, I was immediately reminded of Siege of Shanghai from Battlefield 4. No word on if destruction will be as large scale as toppling a skyscraper, but the screenshot shows a sprawling urban center with more than one building accessible. Fourth is Manifest, set in Bronny Island, Singapore. Kinda like No Shar Canals from Battlefield 3 on steroids, just what it looked like, and it's said to be bigger than Caspian border. Watch out for tropical tornadoes and navigate through the maze-like cargo containers in this key trade location, vital to American supply lines. In the videos that came from people like Jack Frags and other game changers, he said that this map has cranes that pick up containers and move them around throughout the course of the match, dynamically changing the player's environment. The fifth map is Discarded, set in Alang, India. Along a strategic section of India's west coast, colossal ships are stranded on the beach, being stripped for parts. Fight amongst the hulls of these behemoths while adapting to deadly storms. Seen in the trailer, the hull of the largest ship seems to be able to be blown open for players to fight for whatever is inside. The Game Changers said that there was a spy submarine hidden within the hull of this ship, as well as nuclear devices that went rogue. So this is sure to provide a diverse play environment as the round progresses. The sixth map is Breakaway in Queen Maudland, Antarctica. The game's biggest map, which covers 5.9 kilometers. Some sectors are even bigger than some full Battlefield 3 maps. Tread carefully on this dynamic map, where oil extraction has turned the freezing area into a strategic hotspot. Take advantage of destructible fuel tanks and silos that create debris fields and permanent fires when destroyed. Finally, Renewal, set in Egypt. A giant wall built to secure rich, man-made agricultural areas takes center stage on this intense map. Prepare for the extreme conditions, deploy and secure the access points and massive gates in the wall. This map looks amazing, and I'm only basing this opinion off of the one piece of art that they provided for it. This brings us to the class system and specialists. There are traditional classes, Assault, Engineer, Support, and Recon, but now you have specialists within each class that have their own unique abilities and equipment. Now you can pick whatever weapon you want for whatever class you pick. There's no longer certain weapons that are only allowed in certain classes. This is great in my opinion. I love the ability to be a Recon, for example, and pick an assault rifle. This, and I hear customization is insane, so that you'll be able to really tell the difference between like specialists. The game will feature a live service model with a battle pass system that offers free and paid tiers. 4 seasons are said to be coming in year 1, and each season brings with it a new specialists, cosmetics, and maps. The trailer heavily leaned into the sandbox feel and the only in Battlefield moments. Like the scene where the ATV crashes into the little bird, causing it to crash, and the jet fighter scene, featuring a Renzazook. The scene made me so excited to see, especially in a reveal trailer. This to me signals DICE is truly listening and supporting the return to all-out warfare, and return to a more sandbox-style Battlefield game. I'm truly excited to see what comes this Sunday, June 13th, with the gameplay reveal. Well, that sums up everything that I got from the trailer, as well as the website and everything that the Game Changers said that they were told. Leave a comment about what your favorite moment of the trailer was, or what you're most looking forward to in Battlefield 2042. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and subscribe for more Battlefield. This is sure to be an exciting year ahead.